we actually have 2 teenage daughters, so I guess it could go for y'all or even for you. You know, we're also dealing with, you know, besides their frustration with, you know, maybe personality changes, my frustration, but also the teenage stuff that's coming in, like driving, you know, she doesn't want to drive with him, she doesn't want to drive with me, you know, and it's just distinguishing and finding the line between regular teenage stuff
and what's from the tumor. That is such a hard question, and it doesn't matter if it's preschoolers and it doesn't matter if it's teenagers. I hear that again and again. My child is doing A, B, and C. Do you think it's because of my illness, or do you think it's because they're 15? And we don't always know the answer to that question, but what I try to focus on is how do I respond? So I may not know what's causing this behavior, or maybe they'll choose to disclose and say, you know, it's not about the tumor, I'm just doing it, or it is about the tumor. But if you can brainstorm ideas for this is going on, what is the best way for me to respond to it, whatever is causing it, if I can't figure out what's causing it. And be consistent, the two of you. And it is hard and it is frustrating. And sometimes we never know the answer to that question. Would they be doing this if I didn't have a tumor? And we don't know. Or is this because of the tumor? Or is it they would be doing it a little bit, but they're doing it worse because of the tumor? And all of those are very frustrating questions. And I don't know if especially Taylor and Missy.
Well, I definitely think they're 15,
16 and 14.
That was, I mean, for me personally, the time in my life where I went through, I was, you know, a hippie girl. I was, you know, the punk rock girl. There's so many, like, I guess I was kind of a follower in a way, and I was looking for those needs to fit in, and I wanted to be like everybody else, and I really wasn't myself. I didn't know who I was. You know, I rebelled. I did things I shouldn't have, or whatever. But I think it's definitely, especially at that age, it's a hard age, and they're probably just, you know, trying to find themselves. And, you know, I mean, I'd be like, Mom, drop me off at the corner. Like, I don't want you driving up and dropping me off. I mean, that's how we are. That's how girls are. We're, you know, bratty teens. Like, I mean, that's how, I mean, you go to, you know, the ice skating rink, and I'd be like, Mom, like, I'm driving a minivan. Like, don't drop me off, you know? Like, I want to walk. Just the stupid little things that, you know, I look back on now, and I'm like, geez, you know, like, I can't believe I acted like that. But I think it just comes with the age, and I think a lot of girls are like that. They're catty, and it's competitiveness, and, you know, I mean, definitely I've taught maybe sit down and talk and see if that's.
My thing is the discipline, you know, with them, trying to, you know, because I think like they're dividing us. Do they go to him because, or do they, like y'all said, going around to me?
Mm-hmm.
And then so that's just really frustrating.
And that's
how
where
to handle it.
Communication between the two of you is key, so that as much as possible you're on the same page, which whether there's a brain tumor in the picture or not isn't always the case with parenting. So that's challenging.